Yeah, everybody twist it.
Hey peeps, how are you? This is the Sounds Like MLM But Okay podcast, where we talk about multi-level marketing companies and how shitty they are. My name's Katie.
And I'm Sasha.
I'm sorry, I can't keep this up. I can't keep it up. We're gonna talk about, what are we talking about, Sasha? Are we talking about sex?
Alright, let's simmer down. Simmer down. Hey, happy Valentine's Day. We've got a special Valentine's Day episode. I have a special Valentine's Day episode for Katie. She, per how I usually write episodes, she has no idea what we're going to be talking about today.
We just think it's more fun this way. It's more fun for me.
Because Katie usually writes the, the more serious, hard-hitting episodes, that you guys really, really enjoy, and I tend to write the sillier ones. One of my top downloaded episodes of all time that I actually wrote was Sounds Like MLM But Okay After Dark. You guys really like it when we talk about
sex, wine, and Target.
Sex, wine, and Target. But what makes this a little different than After Dark is we're recording this at 9 in the morning, my time, and 11 in the morning, Katie's time. So there are no wine cubes. And this does feel like first period health class.
Yeah.
Except we're not going to be talking about safe sex. We're not some, fake...
Well, see, I say yeah, but I have nothing to relate this to, because I went to a private school. So we didn't have health class. So this is my first experience with health class.
All right, well, it's not like we're not going to pretend that we're sexual health educators when we're not.
No, we're not.
Although, actually, I was a sexual health educator for a little while, but I'm not going to wear that hat today. But I'm going to talk to you, dear listener, and Katie, about sex, lies, and multi-level marketing.
Sounds fun.
Oh yeah, no, it's going to be a blast. Katie, what do you usually do for Valentine's Day? Because I think you and I have pretty low-key Valentine's Days, don't we?
We usually don't really do anything for Valentine's Day. I think one time, my husband surprised me by leaving work early and came and picked me up and took me to dinner, but we're not we're not huge on Valentine's Day, and we're adults that are busy, and my husband he's been working second shift for several years now, so usually he's working in the evening on Valentine's Day, and we just don't have the time to, make a big deal of it, so sometimes we'll, go out to dinner or something, maybe on the weekend, but it's not, a huge deal for us.
First, we went out to having a nice dinner, then we started having Greg pick up something on the way home, something nice, but something to go. Mm-hmm. Then we started Postmating the food over to us. And finally, as of last year, I just did a crock-pot meal.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. And Greg and I, we'd started a tradition. He always wanted cool-looking minerals, and I always want cool-looking animal skulls. So we had, this bright idea a couple years ago that we would always get each other a skull and a mineral for Valentine's Day as a gift. That happened 1 year. And that's fine. I don't need a gift for Valentine's Day. I just wanna... hey, do you know what Reddit, at least 10 years ago on Reddit, do you know what they celebrated on March 14th?
What's that?
Steak and a Blowjob Day.
Oh.
Because they said that Valentine's Day was all about, the woman. And so us men's, what are we going to do? They need to appreciate us. And
Valentine's Day is about commercialism, but
it's all about that late stage capitalism.
Yes, it is. I always felt like it was more about, the couple. It's about both of you. It's not just about the woman. It's not just about celebrating your girlfriend or your wife or whoever. It's, you know.
Well, I think it's kind of evolved into that because the U.S. doesn't celebrate International Women's Day. So
Maybe.
And I do think that it has, you know, because it's usually the guy who is, not to be super heteronormative, it's always the guy who seems to make the reservation. It's always the guy to make the reservation. It's always the guy to bring the flowers, bring the chocolates, bring the balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's placed on society.
I guess that's just, what's the word? I don't know.
Optimistic about love.
Maybe. For me, I've always thought it was kind of dumb for all the pressure to be put on the men or, you know, one side of a relationship. I feel like Valentine's Day is about celebrating as a couple. I don't know.
Well, and my mom has been sending me Valentines since I was in college. And so my mom and my dad give me a Valentine every year just to show how much they love me. And
yeah, it's about celebrating love.
Exactly, yeah. And a couple years ago, my mom put a David Duchovny quote in my Valentine.
Nice.
Yeah, he was my first crush watching the X-Files. Also,
nice.
Gillian Anderson, also my first crush. It was a very confusing time for me coming into puberty. And this is going to be a... We do recommend this episode is for 18 and over. You're under 18. We won't tell your parents. We're not narcs.
We're
not
cool
narcs,
moms.
But we're cool moms.
I'm a cool mom.
Are you just gonna let your 5-year-old drink in the house?
Not when she's 5.
Not when she's 5, yeah.
I feel like she's still a little too young for that.
A little too young. Just, oh man. Yeah, just that wine cube is for mama.
I'm totally gonna be that mom from Mean Girls, though. Like, that's gonna be me trying desperately to be cool. That's gonna be me. It's gonna be terrible.
Well, you don't seem like you're trying to be, like, super cool with your daughter right now. Not that you aren't cool. I'm just saying you seem to have...
We're kind of strict parents. Not, like, super strict, but...
No.
Anywho, doesn't matter.
No.
Anyway.
Anyway, I want to mention this before we get into the episode. Katie and I are finally going to meet in real life. I'm flying over to Missouri around the time of our podcast's anniversary.
Yay!
So in March. And so we're going to record an episode live. Not live, I'm sorry. We're going to record an episode not remotely. Because if you can't tell, in person, Katie and I are like 2,000 miles apart. We're going to record an episode in person, maybe in separate rooms. I don't know how that's going to work so that we don't hear each other.
I mean, we can just, like, we'll figure it out. I'm always super jealous of podcasts where the hosts actually record in person, because I'm like, that must be so freaking easy.
I know. Like I'd actually be able to look at your facial cues. We record through Skype, but we always turn our video off to conserve bandwidth, which I guess we don't need to do anymore because we're not recording on Skype.
Yeah.
We are going to record a very special anniversary episode in person, and we were thinking it would be fun if some of you guys sent in questions that you wanted to know about us or anything.
Oh. Yeah, we can do like an AMA.
An AMA, or just ask us whatever you want to ask us, and I will tell.
That's what AMA means, Sasha.
No, but I don't mean like necessarily about us. I mean like
ask me anything. It could be anything.
Anything like should I get a Roth or a 401? Should I get a Roth or a 4? Should I get a Roth or a 401k? Yeah. And then I could talk to you about that. Not that I'm qualified to talk to you about any of that. But, okay, enough of the, So, Katie, we are going to start this off. Pretend you are at a pure romance party.
Okay.
And I am the consultant trying to engage with you.
Sure.
And you're with 10 other women who you've never met before.
All right.
The only person you know is me, probably. Well, it would be the hostess, but, you know.
Yeah.
Let's say it's me. Or actually, let's say you're hosting me. Yes. Let's say you're hosting me, and...
I am the host, and I have invited 10 people that I don't know to my house.
Yes. You just put it
Okay.
out on Craigslist.
Okay.
And was like, hey, sex toy party at my house. But, so, Katie...
If I put it on Craigslist, seems like I would get a lot of unsavory guests, but, you know. Anyway,
well, they're very heteronormative parties, so you'd have to kick anyone who's a man or non-binary out. This is for women only. Okay, so Katie, we're gonna do a little icebreaker to get to know the 10 people around you who you don't know.
Okay.
So, I need you to get a piece of paper and a pencil.
Do you actually need me to get a piece of paper and a pencil?
Well, this is how they do it.
Or are we doing this hypothetically, or do I really need to do it?
You don't need to do it. I just kind of
Okay.
wanted to hear you scramble for it. Okay.
I mean, I've got a notebook and my gel pens right there, so...
No. You
always
don't need
prepared.
to. I just really wanted to be an asshole. Okay.
Well,
So, I need you to... Okay, so I'm your pure romance consultant. We're playing an icebreaker game. I just told you my spiel about why I got into pure romance and how I can work from home, and I'm making all this money, and now I'm home with my kids, and I'm selling cheap-ass dildos. So, Katie, first thing, I want you to mentally write down the first person that comes to mind who is a male celebrity.
okay. It's heavily influenced by what I've been watching on TV lately.
I want you to write down the first body part that comes to mind. And now I want you to write down a phrase that you commonly use.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right. So, you wrote all that down, and now
Yes.
I actually forgot how the game goes, because I didn't write that. Oh, here we go. I got it. Who did you think of?
David Boreanaz. Do you know who that is?
I can't even say that. No, I have no idea who that is.
He, did you ever watch Buffy?
Boreanaz? Oh, he was Angel,
Angel.
right? Yeah. Okay, I knew the name. I just can't say his name. I'll just call him Angel. Angel.
Okay.
On your date, you're going to bring Angel with you, and what was the body part?
I'm sitting here looking down, so a leg, because I'm looking at my legs.
Oh, were you supposed to write 2 body parts down? Okay, let's start this over. Sorry.
Well, I can just say leg and arm.
Okay, leg and arm. Okay. So, you're going on a date, and you're going to bring Angel with you, and you're going to put your leg on his arm, and you're going to say... phrase you commonly use.
I'm sorry. When you hear the phrase, I thought of "you're gonna die."
All right. So what's a phrase you commonly say?
Ope.
It's true. You do say ope.
I say it all the time.
You are going on a date, and you are going to bring Angel with you, and you're going to put your leg on his arm, and you're going to say ope. That is a great icebreaker for
Oh, God. Okay, that's hilarious. It's terrible. I can see that going
It's terrible.
really poorly. But the fact that ope was the only thing I could think of. I am true Midwestern, you guys. I'm so Midwestern.
I know. You and Summer. Completely Midwest. So.
Oh, gosh.
You want to hear what mine is?
Yes, I do.
What mine is?
I do.
Okay. So.
Is it David Duchovny?
No, it's not. I wish.
Aww.
No. I am going on a date, and I'm going to bring Jeff Binder with me, and I am going to put my mind on his penis, and I'm going to say that's tight as fuck. Now, you may be asking yourself, who is Jeff Binder?
I was asking myself that.
Well, Jeff Binder is going to be the topic of today's episode. Now, that doesn't sound very sexy, but he was the CEO of 2 very sexy MLMs. And no, it's not Pure Romance. This is your Pure Romance, Phil. Sorry. No. These are ones that crashed and burned. Alright, so let's get this party started, and let's get into some sex ed.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Do it to it.
So, Katie, I gotta think of... I have to think of a better segue besides saying, so Katie, every episode. There was a... what is the stupidest tagline for an MLM that you can think of?
Oh.
The only one I could think of is Uniques. And I think that that's pretty dumb.
I literally can't even think of any right now. Oh, you know what? I can think of Mary Kay's, because theirs is, family first, or God first, family second, Mary Kay third.
Oh, that's right. I mean, that's the way I guess it should be if you are, of the Christian faith. Like, I mean, that's not how it actually plays out. But I think Uniques is pretty dumb.
Uniques is, like, really generic MLM.
Uplift, empower, and validates.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I need to be validated through crappy makeup. But we're not talking about Unique. No. That's not sexy. It's not sexy at all. This MLM probably has the funniest tagline I have ever seen. Network marketing is a lot like sex. It's more fun to be on top. So, if there was any doubt in your mind that...
That's so funny for so many reasons.
Because this company is under, like, maybe we should make this into a shirt. I wonder if they trademarked it.
Oh my god.
I'll look into that.
Yeah.
We could have some, like... So this company, network marketing is a lot like sex. It's more fun to be on top.
That is so ballsy. Oh my god, I'm like almost crying over here. I feel like summer.
If there was any thought in your mind that this wasn't a pyramid scheme, I mean, they basically say those at the top are having a lot more fun than you peons at the bottom. So this MLM was called All X Club. It's all one word. All X Club. It was a pornography MLM.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the second time that we've talked about a porn MLM.
This is the same one I always talk about.
Okay.
Yeah. This was one that Jeff Binder was the CEO of. This one is not on his LinkedIn profile.
Shocker.
And neither is the other one that we're going to talk about. When I Googled All X Club, I Googled All X Club scam because I wanted to see what people thought about it, because I know that this company was most likely a pyramid scheme and it dissolved. And the first things that popped up were people's blog spots that had titles like All X Club a scam? I think not. My review.
Oh yeah. Well, they do that on purpose so that when you like Google it, you see stuff that says the opposite instead of finding articles that say it's a scam.
And that's what I have in my notes. They were definitely working the search algorithm.
Yeah.
So, what is All X Club? All X Club has just launched the internet's hottest and soon-to-be fastest-growing community by combining the draw of adult movies and products and the explosive income potential of network marketing. That was a deliberate choice of words. This elite, invitation-only club community is the brainchild of the top marketing minds in the world of multi-level marketing and the adult entertainment industry's top movers and shakers.
I wish people would stop using that phrase. I don't know
Movers
why,
and
it just
shakers?
annoys me. Yes, it's just the worst.
It sounds very 1970s. I don't know when that phrase came into our lexicon and became a colloquialism. Colloquialism. There's a Q and a lot of L's. But it does sound very 1970s, like keep on truckin'.
Yeah.
Modeled after similar business plans like Mary Kay, All X Club is poised to become the hottest network marketing program in the world today, and is giving, I know, Joe Sixpacks the opportunity to not only get great adult product deals, but also become sales associates of those very products. We should have saved this for the Father's Day episode.
Joe Sixpack.
Joe Sixpack. We're gonna be like, we're talking about male MLMs, and then because my dad. No, that'd be terrible because my dad said that he'll do the Father's Day episode.
We don't want to talk about this with your dad.
No.
No,
We're not gonna talk about this with Dad. Although he'd probably get a huge kick out of it. I think he'd laugh a lot.
Probably.
It's the first time adult consumers can actually benefit and become adult marketers with no product needed and no advanced website knowledge needed. What stuck out to you there?
No product needed.
Yeah. And
so,
what does that mean?
Literally a pyramid scheme.
It's in black and white. It's the same multi-level marketing program that every guy's wife is being pitched to join by their next-door neighbor, but the difference is this program is for the adult products that everyone is interested in buying, and not for boring things like shampoo or vitamins or cruise ship travel.
They're not really doing a very good job of talking themselves up. Like, they're making MLMs sound like the worst.
No, but they're saying that it's the hashtag not all MLMs mentality, like our MLM is the right MLM.
I guess that works on some people. That just, doesn't work on me.
No, yeah, it's not selling itself. But also they are right that I'm not in the market to buy boring things like Monats,
vitamins,
or Juice Plus, or cruise ship travel. I don't know which one that would be. What's also unique...
World Ventures.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's also unique is that All X Club program is now offering seasoned webmasters a new revenue stream to counter traditional website slow-to-pay affiliate programs. Here's how it works. Oh, and they make it sound like that this is an invitation-only club because you have to recruit people, so you send them invites, but then they make it sound like it's members only. Does that make sense?
It is members only. I mean, you have to recruit people, so you send them a special invitation.
In your members only jacket. My husband had two of them in college.
I am not
but
surprised.
This was, this was like 2006 too, when American Apparel was a really big thing, and the 80s were back, and we had Calvin Harris's song, It Was Acceptable in the 80s. It was a good time. Loved 2006, 2007. Here's how it works. Invitees can log on to, and then they list the website, and sign up either as, one, just a, quote, customer who simply wants to take advantage of all the great offerings on the site, from unlimited adult VOD to discounts on adult toys and novelties. So it's like pure romance for Joe Sixpack.
Well, it sounds like the kidnapper package.
Right.
You're a member for the discount. You join an MLM just for the discount.
I was trying to think of a good pun of kidnapper that was like sexual, but nothing is coming to mind. I was trying to work like pussy into it, like meow, but no, it's not gonna happen. Nothing's there. Or two, so you can be just a customer, aka the kidnapper, where you take advantage of their everything that's on the site. Two, an associate member who also gets all those great offerings, but also earns significant income by referring other members to join. What is wrong with that?
Okay, so they're trying to pass it off as an affiliate program. But like we've talked before, referring people to join, or also known as recruiting, you're not allowed, according to the FTC, you're not allowed to give bonuses based off of recruiting. So, like,
Right.
if I recruited someone to be in my downline, my company couldn't give me a bonus just for getting someone to join. That's against the FTC's guidelines.
Now, I don't know if they're getting a bonus. Yeah, I don't know. This is all pretty vague, but it definitely is starting
Bonus
to
is
sound
just
like...
the word that I use. You can't get paid to recruit
Okay.
people.
Okay, yeah. This is like the LuLaRoe of pornography.
Yeah, basically.
It basically is.
I'm sure they're gonna love that comparison.
So yes, you can earn significant income by referring others to join. This is the kicker. This is what made me laugh out loud. Basic memberships in All X Club start at $19.95 per month and go up to $39.95 per month. Now, this was in 2008, 2009. There was already a plethora of free porn sites, like RedTube, YouPorn. The list goes on and on and on. There was no need for this, especially to pay $40 a month.
They try to make it seem like it's some kind of exclusive thing, like you're gonna get the best porn out there if you pay for it. But it's like you're gonna get the same videos.
You're gonna get the same exact videos because everything gets leaked onto those sites anyway.
Right.
Like you said, what benefits do you include? Unlimited VOD access. I don't know what video on demand. Oh, it must be video on demand. Unlimited video on demand access to more than 3,000 adult videos for free.
Wow.
Wait.
3,000.
So what am I paying $40 a month for?
3,000 is
Unlimited?
not a lot. Like, it sounds like a lot, but when you compare it to other websites, it's not a lot.
And you compare it to other websites, and you compare it to, I mean, shit, I could go on Pornhub right now and see how many videos they have on it. Hold, please. Oh, by the way, you all should thank me if you're enjoying this episode, because I had to go to some pretty sketchy websites to do research on it, and now I'm going to Pornhub, and I don't even have my incognito browser up.
The things we do for our listeners.
Let's see here. Okay, Pornhub has 7,343 and 70 videos. So they have almost 7.5 million videos.
But we also have to consider that this was 2006.
Right. No, this was 2008.
This was 11 years ago.
There was still a lot of,
maybe not 7.5 million, but like a lot more than 3,000.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Have you heard about, not to derail us too much, but we're having fun. You and I are talking. Have you heard about this guy? His name is Ryan Creamer on Pornhub. No, I know. Just, you know, walk through this. I'm walking you through this.
Okay.
Like, trust me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna scar you. No.
Okay.
Ryan Creamer, when you get to a certain point on Pornhub where you reach so many views or likes or subscribers or whatever, Pornhub sends you a varsity jacket. And Ryan Creamer hadn't quite reached where he was supposed to be, but Pornhub sent him a varsity jacket for his wholesome content.
Oh, I did see this. Well, I saw like just a few screenshots with like the titles. I didn't look at any of the articles or anything because didn't really need to. But yeah, I did see like, I can't remember what any of the titles were. Something about like offering you water, like.
Well, you know, it's funny you should say that because.
Here, have some water. It's my pleasure. I'll have some as well.
I'll have some as well.
This guy is much more wholesome than Jeff Binder was. Or is. Jeff Binder's still with us. But this guy, Ryan Creamer, you know, if you're looking and you want to put some incognito mode on, he's got great videos such as, I disinfect the casting couch. I deliver you a pizza and don't put my wiener in it.
That's amazing.
I, your stepbrother, decline your advances, but am flattered nonetheless. I do the dishes without being asked.
Aww.
And the last one I'll read off because this one is so ridiculous. I tuck you in after you have come. Oh no, this one's good. Sorry, one more. All these titles are fantastic.
They are.
Depression fucks me hard while I do nothing about it. This one's sad.
Aw.
Oh. Well, I will... Oh, no, I probably can't. I was gonna say I'll put a link in the show notes, but that's gonna get us, like, banned from iTunes, so...
Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that. You guys can Google it. You can look it up on your own.
I'll think of a creative workaround for that.
Adult videos.
Now, maybe I won't let you guys know what's going on in the show notes, but you already know what's going on because you're here.
It's gonna be a surprise.
It's gonna be a surprise. If Katie doesn't know,
it's already a surprise. If you're listening to this, it's already a surprise.
Talking about how Pornhub has 7.5 million videos alone, and that's just Pornhub. We mentioned top-end member benefits include unlimited video-on-demand access to more than 3,000 pitiful adult videos for free, so I don't know why I'm paying $40 a month. That's what I don't understand. Major discounts as high as 20% on adult toys, novelties, products, and erotic apparel. As high as 20%.
20% is not a major discount.
Up to 20%. You may not even get a discount at all.
And $40 just seems like a lot to be paying every month for porn.
Because it is, well, we can beat this dead horse, but I'm flabbergasted that anybody signed up for this. A free adult DVD every month, because those were still relevant in 2008. 1 hour of free live adult chat every month and special rates for additional minutes. A free subscription to the I Want You adult dating sites. I Want You, and that's the letter U, as you can probably imagine.
I've never even heard of it.
No, I haven't either. You know why? It probably doesn't exist anymore.
True.
Daily, weekly, and monthly special promotions. But they don't mention what any of those promotions are. It's just full stop. Just done. Associate members don't have to build a website, ship products, because there isn't a product, or set up a merchant account. All X Club has created all of this. As in associates... They keep putting everything in quotation marks, which makes me think it's kind of like, wink, wink, it's a pyramid scheme.
No, that's hilarious.
Everything, all their titles are in quotation marks. Members receive their own personal, cutting-edge website that does all the work for the associates, quotation marks, including a colorful and informative website tour that will make the business presentation to potential customers, marketing and promotional tools like ready-to-go banners and emails that will educate, excite, qualify customers.
Qualify?
Okay, yeah, first, qualify customers trip me up, and I was processing that. And secondly, how do you pitch this to, a group of people?
How do you pitch this to anyone, period? I like how they automatically assume you're going to be doing it over email, because who is going to be doing this in person?
You get the business presentation. So I'm just picturing, all these dudes are Joe Sixpack, 10 of them, 10 Joe Sixpacks that nobody knows.
What would a group of Joe Sixpacks be called? This isn't a joke, I'm just genuinely curious. What would a group of Joe like a herd? Like a keg? It's a keg.
Yeah, I was about to say a Joe keg. Joe keg. That's
a keg
perfect.
of Joe Sixpacks.
A keg of Joe Sixpacks. So you're all sitting in your keg. You're all sitting in your keg, and, the lead, Joe Sixpack, gets up there, and he's putting on a PowerPoint, and he's going through, what's going to be on that PowerPoint? Shouldn't you know how every MLM party you go to, they want you to try the products out? They do makeovers or jamboree parties with the nails. Are they just all going to...
You watch porn videos together?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I want now. Before I buy into something, I want to test it out.
Yeah, let me see them videos.
Let me see them videos. Like, I'm not going to make an offer on the spot without taking it for a test drive.
Do they offer, like, a trial subscription?
It just says $20 after the first, I'm sorry, $20 during the first month, and then $40 after. I didn't see anything about a free trial. It's the perfect marriage, say the founders of All X Club. Everyone knows that billions are spent on adult entertainment, particularly on the internet, every year. Add in the fact that network marketing is growing faster than any other industry in the world, with an estimated 15.2 million people involved in direct selling in the US, and more than 59 million worldwide, and All X Club, again they put the website, has just provided adult customers with a recipe to success. Now, how did they get that number 15.2 million?
They pulled it out of their butts.
Yeah, because, I mean, I thought that the FTC was the FTC was just kind of like, we don't know. like, they don't keep very good records of how many people are involved in multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
Now, pray tell, what could you have seen? What kind of business presentation could you have seen that would make you go, oh yes, this is the one. This is what I'm going to sign up for, because people did. Do you want the bad girl to tell you?
I honestly don't know. I don't know what would have convinced me to sign up for this.
What does our resident, quote, bad girl, have to say?
Hi, and thanks for taking a few minutes to learn about what my friends and I are up to. If you're looking for a little fun and a lot of lifestyle and a ton of money, this is it. This is the one. We are capitalizing on the biggest industry on the internet. $100 billion every year. That's billion with a B. This is the adult industry, and it's all very mainstream. Big companies like AT&T and smart billionaire businessmen have jumped in. 1 out of every 7 clicks on the internet is adult-related.
One out of every 7 clicks on the internet is adult-related. That could be literally anything. That could be paying your bills. That's adult-related.
Well, no, you know what they mean.
I know, but
they
still.
Don't want to say porn in this video. The handle of the user who uploaded this video is just porn MLM.
It's like UFO MLM.
UFO MLM, this is just porn MLM.
In fact, 40% of all internet users around the globe were on an adult site last month. Isn't that wild? And our company, All X Club, is global. You and your friends can get in the business, get in on the cash flow, and party with my friends and with me. And we like to party. Don't worry, it's all confidential. No names, phone numbers, or emails, or any genealogy reports. Everywhere you go in the club is protected and secret.
Because other porn websites give you a genealogy report.
Yeah, that's what was going on in 2008 with porn? Is there do you think Ryan Creamer can do a genealogy report for me?
Probably.
Maybe I'll message him and ask. I'll see what his specialty is. No, but I just wanted to mention this is one of those slideshow type of recruitment. You know, it looks like basically a PowerPoint that I'm watching, and it says something to the effect of, I don't have that slide up right now, but you will be blown away by the income you're making. Get it?
Wow.
Yeah, it's
wow.
Oh, and and so she makes it imply that you're going to be partying with a whole bunch of ladies, right? And it's all confidential. We're not going to tell your wives, your girlfriends. We're not going to have an Ashleigh Madison situation going on. You know what I mean? Because All X Club sounds really secure. When I was Googling this, and I was just Googling All X Club, and I was just going through pages and pages and pages, a link for Pornhub came up, and it was titled, oh, did I list the title? 3 Pornhub links came up in my search. One was, it said, All X Club Gangbang. Nice pussy getting rammed by All X Club members. And one just says All X Club. But all these videos are from, like, the late 90s. if not earlier.
I wonder if it actually is related at all.
I'm wondering if maybe they were just videos that people swiped off of All X Club's website. I have no idea.
Maybe.
I have no idea. But from what I can see from the thumbnails, it ain't nothing special. It's nothing special. Nothing to write home to mom about. Well, you know what I mean. Nothing that I would bring my dad on the Father's Day episode to come talk about. You know what I mean.
You're just a number. As for business, All X Club has thought of everything. You'll get an entire online marketing system that does most of the work for you, so you can spend your time doing things you enjoy. I don't want to bore you with a bunch of numbers, but I'll tell you that you can make a lot of money, and you don't have to quit your job or stop what you're doing. It's less than $40 per month, so there's no reason not to try it. That's right, it's only $39.95 per month to have it all. Nothing extra to sign up. The compensation plan is so simple, and you can actually make up to $4,000 per month, even if all you do is join.
I just, it's kind of stuff that I've already gone over, but I just love to hear the cheesy monologue that she has to say. Cheesy voiceover.
My friends and I are looking for players. And I've got to tell you, player, pretty soon everyone will be doing it. But don't wait for the rest of the crowd. Show me what you've got. Network marketing is a lot like sex. It's more fun to be on top. That's right. If you want to be on top, take control. Call back your friend who told you about this and say, I want to be in the club. All my friends are waiting inside. I'll be there too. Can we be your business partners? I know we can make a lot of money together. Join All X Club now, and I'll see you in a few.
It's so cheesy.
It is very, very cheesy. And then and then it ends with, I'll be waiting inside, in text. And there are just several seconds of silence at the end. Just like, cool. So yeah, are you sold? Did the pretty lady talk you in? You know, did she get you feeling all nice and tingly down there?
I gotta say no.
Yeah, no, I wasn't persuaded. This is the one that really sells it for me.
We hope you enjoy our All X Club Power Team social network. Welcome. Kick back. Make friends. Enjoy yourself. If you want to tap in to $1 million industry, check out All X Club today. Thank you and enjoy your stay in our social network of fun.
Why was there so much, like, dead space between every word? It seemed like he was reading off of a script for the first time.
What was with the distorted voice?
I know. That was the weirdest thing ever.
Like, I don't need RoboCop selling me porn.
No, it sounded like one of the UFO MLM videos.
It did. It actually sounded worse than the UFO MLM video. Everything about this company feels like some shady guy in an alley is selling me porn out of his Honda Civic, his 1992 Honda Civic.
No, it does. It's so so
thank
weird.
you, Jeff Binder. Again, I want to remind you listeners that this was CEO Jeff Binder, one of his projects. What happened to it? Now, I couldn't find. I'm sure that what happened was that it was declared a pyramid scheme and they just settled.
Yeah. They're just like, all right, you got us.
Yeah. So I went to I'm assuming that this is a adult entertainment, this is an adult entertainment forum. It's called blackhatworld.com. Now, all the threads I were looking at were from 2009, so I don't know if this is still a happening place to go talk about, the AVN awards. Someone made a thread that was like, hey, remember a few months ago, everyone was getting really excited about that All X Club thing, and then you didn't hear from those people anymore? What happened?
Sounds like Volo.
Sounds like Volo, yeah. What happened to it? And, God bless this commenter. He owned up to it. He said, at first glance, it looked like an amazing business. I even joined. It's porn MLM. I got quite a lot of leads in my first 2 months. I posted a thread on here showing how I was doing it. Anyway, after the first month, I was expecting the recurring commissions from my signups to appear in my account, and all I got was $1 from each person. My mistake. Should have read the compensation plan a little longer. Mm-hmm. You sign people up for around $50. Of that, you earn about 20. Your signups have to pay their $50 each month, but after the first month, you only earn $1 from each.
That's ridiculous.
There is a matching bonus from your team, but it just doesn't make up for the shit $1 earnings.
That's hilarious. $1.
And that was the rise and the fall of the penis. No, I'm not even gonna say that. And that wraps it up for All X Club. Yeah, erectile dysfunction, dead in the water.
No.
Never got it up. Oh. Yeah, and so Katie, we're back to our pure romance party.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to play another fun game.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Do I need paper for this one?
What if I say yes, just to hear you scramble?
I won't have to scramble because I have paper right here.
No, you don't need paper.
You know how much I love my notebooks.
Actually, you know what? Yes, write it down for authenticity.
Okay.
Write it down for authenticity, okay?
Okay. Alright. Got my notebook. And a whole pack of multicolored gel pens, because I am 12.
Yeah, is this 2001 all over again? Because I am into it.
I love gel pens. You can hear me flipping through my notebook.
What color pen are you using?
What color pen should I use?
Well, it's pure romance. You have to use pink.
See, here's the thing, is I've got all the colors, but they're also in neon, metallic, sparkly.
Oh my gosh, I had the metallic ones, and those were the fucking bomb.
So you say pink, but I have 4 different options for pink.
Pink
sparkly.
Sparkly. Pink sparkly, because
yes!
We are pure romance consultant.
Okay.
Well, I'm a pure romance consultant, and you are my not my Joe Sixpack, but you are my Mrs. Joe Sixpack.
Mrs. Joe Sixpack.
All right, so I want you to write down your least favorite household chore.
Oh, that's easy.
Write down, I hate least favorite household chore because blank.
Okay.
That makes sense. So I hate chore because blank.
Got it.
All right. So this is our icebreaker game. Again, even though we already broke the ice, we're piercing it again. We're getting deeper into those layers. And then we're just going to take it all down like the Titanic. Sorry, that was in poor taste, guys. Adults only.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon. So I'm assuming you have everything written down. You're good to go?
Yep, that's
You're
written
Gucci?
down.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you write the whole sentence down?
I wrote the whole sentence. Do you need picture proof?
Okay. Actually, yes. Go ahead and send it, and I will put it in the show notes.
Okay.
As proof. Okay. So, what I want you to do is replace what you hate doing with the word sex.
Okay.
Now, what is your sentence?
It says replace what? The chore I hate doing?
Yeah, the chore you hate doing, the first blank. This is pure romance Mad Libs.
So it just says I hate sex because.
And then why you hate it. Not why you hate sex, but why you hate that chore.
Oh, okay. Because
well,
it's
now you know
tedious?
the joke. Well, that was, I was gonna say anticlimactic, but yeah, I guess so. I guess all around.
It was, yeah.
No climaxes.
My chore was putting away laundry, for the record.
Well, that is tedious. And hurts your back.
It's the worst part of laundry.
So, what a pure romance consultant would say to you is, so you see these sentences that you made up? Ha ha ha, pretty funny. But you know what? For all those problems you have in the bedroom, I can help fix.
That was pretty, I mean, it was anticlimactic, but it was on par with MLM party games. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, no. I did some research. I went out there, I watched 2 full pure romance parties on YouTube. I did. I sat through the whole thing at midnight last night. So Katie, so you say that, sex is tedious. That's what you just said. Well, I have a product that's going to change it, and it's from, again, CEO Jeff Binder.
Oh boy.
You ready to see what Jeff has in store for us this time?
I'm so ready. I can't wait.
This is a crazy pelt.
Well, welcome back. Katie, what are your thoughts on Jeff Binder so far?
I think so far he's brought us some interesting products, some unnecessary...
No, there was no product to sell.
That's true.
There was no product. They made that very, very clear. To me, so far, he sounds like a sleazeball, wouldn't you say? Like, I'm all for, sex workers in pornography. I'm completely on board with all that. I'm okay with people, expressing themselves sexually. It's a great way to make a human connection.
So many free videos that you can get. He's trying to take advantage of something that people that want by making them pay for something they don't need to pay for.
It's just like everything just said scam, scam, scam for me. So just wait till you hear about this one. Actually, you have heard about this one before.
Oh boy.
A long, long time ago. Do you remember? This was probably the first episode I ever wrote. Magic Power Coffee.
Yes. Was that a Jeff Binder product?
It was.
Oh.
Around the same time as All X Club.
That's amazing. Now we should mention we did do an episode on Magic Power Coffee, but it's one of the early episodes that we took down because it had really poor audio quality. We decided to work on redoing them. So far we've redone Volo, and I guess we're redoing Magic Power Coffee right now.
What I've done, so dear listener, you're not going to be bored with it, bored to tears, but also, Katie wasn't with me in this episode, and so this will be the first time that I get to banter with her about it. And also, now that we have the capability to add audio clips in, I'll play you some really choice recruitment stuff from YouTube.
Nice.
So, Magic Power Coffee, which I have frequently said to Katie, it really sounds like a product you'd get off of Wish or AliExpress.
No, it really does.
I mean, it really does sound like it comes from a website, a marketplace that you could get some really cool things like ding dings, or you can get some really weird 2-person full body pantyhose kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about.
I think I do.
I think, yeah, if you were in the Wish group before the Zuckening, then you know what I'm talking about, because it got posted, every week. According to the website, which is it doesn't exist anymore, but thanks to our friends at archive.org and the Wayback Machine, which I use in all my episodes because I seem to love doing MLMs that don't exist anymore, I'm like our historian. I am our historian for dead MLMs between the years of 2008 and 2012. What does that say about me? Am I trying to relive my life? Like, am I going through some kind of third life crisis where I want to relive my 19, 20, 21-year-old self? I don't know. I think so. According to the website, it is the world's first aphrodisiac coffee, essentially promising sex so good that even the neighbors will light up the cigarette when you're done. And that was in my old notes. So I'm glad I kept that in.
That sounds like it would be detrimental to your relationship with your neighbors.
I actually wrote that. That was my joke. But yeah, that's not anything from the website. I just forgot that I left that in because there was a time when I actually would write like little things like, oh, that'd be funny to say, but then it just sounded awful. There's a lot of things you have to learn while you're podcasting. Anyway, back to boner coffee. The label says it's an all-natural alternative to Viagra. $5 instant coffee. And you drink it 30 minutes before sex. Coffee is the last thing I want to have before I bone down.
Right.
1, I get jittery. 2, Coffee breath, yes. Especially instant coffee breath. Ugh. You get oh my gosh, what if you get the grounds all stuck in your teeth?
You have to take special care. First of all, you have to take special care to drink it exactly 30 minutes before you plan to have sex. And then you have to take special care to brush your teeth and floss and use mouthwash to get rid of the instant coffee breath.
And then you have to shit.
All before you can have sex.
So all before you can have sex. And then you have to take a shower because you just pooped.
Right.
And personally, I don't feel comfortable going into coitus, into the throes of passion, right after anyway. Just don't. So, I'm assuming this tastes like shit and asphalt, and you're gonna drink this about 30 minutes before you have sex. It's advertised as being, and this is a quote from the website, better than Viagra and Starbucks combined. I mean, it's instant coffee.
Yeah. What instant coffee is gonna taste better than a Starbucks black coffee, like a brewed coffee? Instant coffee is gross.
And I mean, I'm not like, I'm a hipster. So
you're too cool for Starbucks.
No, I'll definitely drink it. Like, I actually don't. But, I mean, anyway. So, what are the ingredients, pray tell? It's all natural. What's in them? Ginseng. This is the first ingredients. But here's the thing. According to certain studies, which I can put in the show notes, I'm not going to bore you with what this is called, only Asian ginseng works, and this has American. So only Asian ginseng works for some mild arousal. Oh, this actually is interesting. This is why I kept the abstract in my notes. Studies reveal that both Asian ginseng and American ginseng can facilitate copulatory behavior. Daily treatment of Asian ginseng demonstrates a dose-dependent increase in mounting, intromission, and penis licking in mice which are exposed to estrus females. So, yeah, I forgot that I have a little note here that says rat blowjobs.
I like how vague it is.
Well, it's just the abstract. You know, you're supposed to read the paper. I didn't read the paper, because also I didn't want to pay for the paper, and also, just read the abstract if you're like me. Second thing, horny goat weed. Horny goat weed. This was named, according to legend. They don't actually know where the name came from. I guess that this seems like the most likely scenario. Asian goat herders would look at the goats, eating this weed, and they noticed that the goats wanted to goat down. Get it? They wanted to goat down, and so they called it horny goat weed. It says that you get more blood flow to the penis, but it has to be injected. And it's supposed to relax the body, but then you have coffee on top of that.
Right.
And also, it doesn't affect women. Now, I should have mentioned this earlier at the beginning when I was introducing Magic Power Coffee. It was considered an aphrodisiac that would affect men and women equally. So the idea is that you're supposed to be like, after a long day at work, you come home, you sit on the couch, and you drink your Magic Power Coffee together, talk about your day, and then one thing leads to another, and you go upstairs. Okay, and the final ingredient is goji berry, which does not help with libido at all. Wolfberries are naturally high in antioxidants, which are reported to help your eyesight, be an anti-cancer, and protect... I just have be an anti-cancer. Are reported to help with eyesight, help you avoid getting cancer, and protect against cardiovascular and inflammatory disease. Note that none of these claims have been peer-reviewed through research.
Okay, so they're just making these claims with nothing to back it up?
Well, I mean, I think that in general, goji berry has this reputation as being some kind of libido enhancer. I think that that's where it comes from. You know, it's pseudoscience, essentially. You know, one of the things that makes multi-level marketing and its products that you maybe ingest, like Magic Power Boner Coffee, or things like oils, or one thing or another, one of the things that can make them potentially dangerous is that the FDA doesn't review it. Well, guess what, Katie?
What?
Guess what the FDA reviewed?
Did the FDA review Boner Coffee?
Yeah, the FDA reviewed Boner Coffee, and whoops! They found a chemical called hydroxythiohomosildenafil, which is also known. Do you like that? Do you like how,
That was a good pronunciation.
I think I did real good. Also known as one of those pills that you could buy at the gas station. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
With the rhino on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like right by the cigarettes. Yeah. Also known as night bullets. And what is night bullet? What is this hydroxythiohomosildenafil? It is a slightly tweaked version of Viagra. This is considered a drug. And Hugh Hefner went deaf from too much Viagra, but said he would rather have sex than be able to hear. Not that Hugh Hefner's a great person, but I just thought that was interesting and added it to the to my notes.
That is interesting.
So sex lies in MLM, sex, drugs, and MLM. This episode has it all, baby. We're going hard.
LOL.
LOL. So many. That's what she said. I can't believe that's our first "that's what she said" joke in here. Okay, so recruitments. Now, there are some ranging from really hysterical videos to really misinformed videos and then really boring videos, as you can imagine.
Right.
So this video is supposed to have couples' testimonials, or people's testimonials, but you just have to hear it for yourself. You just have to hear it.
It feels like I'm going 1,000 miles an hour all day. My cell phone is ringing, text messages are buzzing, emails keep coming in. So when I come home, it's not always easy for me to unwind. But now with this coffee, it's really different. It's like a signal to my body and my brain that things are going to slow down and get good, real good. I know why they call it Magic Power Coffee, because for us, it works like magic.
I agree. I feel the stress melt away once we start drinking the coffee. We drink it together. It's our lover's coffee. I feel like time slows down and we can sit down and talk. Then after the talking stops, it gets even more fun.
So what do you think? You think that those are unpaid, real testimonials? Real testimonial, you think?
I'm gonna have to say no.
No. And I wish, I'll put the video up in the show notes. I just wish that you could see it from here, Katie. This young lady also has some very positive experiences with Magic Power Coffee, aka Boner Coffee. I like how I'm actually calling it Magic Power Coffee when I've been calling it Boner Coffee for the last year.
Right?
Magic Power Coffee gives me a rush of natural energy. At first, I want to talk. Then I start to mellow out, and I feel this gentle tingling start to happen. It's a warm rush, and I feel good all over. And I feel good for hours. My boyfriend describes it differently, but the results are the same. Awesome for both of us, but especially for me.
That sounds just really scripted.
I was looking at different people's websites that, are just like dead websites, like dead blog spots, again, just like All X Club. And one of them says, you can make money, get a tax write-off, and have more romance in the bedroom. What's not to like about that? Please your partner and your accountant. Enroll in Magic Power Coffee today.
Wow.
My accountant is my unicorn.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
It does. It sounds like that. It won't... Yeah, they're going to be so impressed by my Boner Coffee biz. So this is a guy who's teaching you, I guess that this is his recruiting video? I don't know. He's going to teach you how to make your business work, I guess. He's like a mentor in LuLaRoe. But he's telling you how to sell Boner Coffee. Now, he's got 4 videos up. His first one goes like this.
Hi everybody, my name's King Hal. You ever have people ask you, what do you do? What do you do? I always ask them what they do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. And it just cuts off, and he still uploaded it. So King Hal was having a little bit of a gym moment, but then he got the hang of it. I'm not here to. I make mistakes too on social media.
It's just funny because of the way he says, I always ask them what they do. Like, he's upset because he asks people what they do and they don't ask him.
And also, he never actually redid that video. I think he thought he recorded the whole thing, and he didn't realize that it was only a 14-second clip and his camera shut off.
Oh.
Actually, that is kind of sad. Now I feel kind of bad for playing it, but oh well. It's still kind of funny.
It's still funny.
What are you supposed to do to hawk these products?
Hi there everybody, my name's King Hal. I want to go over some key players that you might want to get first on your list if you know these people. Obviously a hair salon would be a great place because so many people come in to get their hair done. A barber shop, a nail salon where so many women go that want this product. This would be great for you. And they could put the box on the counter next to the cash register. They can promote it. They can promote it with a 2-pack going out to women and men getting a couple. They can sell it, promote it. And obviously there's 2 kinds of people. People that want, once again, to have your flyers made up for your hair salon, nail salon, chiropractic office, doctor's office, where people can buy the product retail on your retail website.
So, yeah, I'm going to leave Boner Coffee instant packets at my doctor's office.
I like how he said at the hair salon, because so many people go to get their hair done. Like, why the fuck else is someone going to a hair salon?
You know who this guy reminds me of? Is Jerry/Gary on Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
He's got that same kind of da-da-da, that da-da-da-da, and you're just like, shut up, Jerry.
On the back, your distributor website, maybe they want to be a distributor, they love the product and want to make money with it. So that there's many, many people that you can set as like a retail outlet. Are we really in the retail business? Yeah, we really want a lot of people buying $70 a month. We want retail people with their retail websites. Absolutely. Absolutely. We have to have some retail, but we really want a lot of people spending $70 a month as a business.
That's honest.
Yeah. He just sounds so unexcited.
He's trying to get down to business. Down to boner business, but down to business. he says that he wants people to purchase 700 to 800 packets to ensure they have enough for samples. Now, if that's your upline, and they're telling you to buy 700 to 800 packets at $5 a pop,
God.
what does that mean for the upline?
Oh, God, that's so many. Can you imagine how long it would take to pass out that many packets of coffee?
At the salon, at the barber shop, at your doctor's, put them in the collection plate at church. And I guess this is a customer testimonial, or maybe it's a representative reviewing the product.
So anyway, the owner said, King, I'm going to send you some samples of this new Magic Power Coffee. And I said, oh, that stuff's not going to work. There's no way. Viagra coffee, there's no way. So I got it in the mail, I drank it, and I waited about 2 hours, and holy moly, it was about 4 hours of oh my God. Just like that, like with surgical stainless steel for 4 hours. And then the next day was even worse.
What is with the music?
I don't know, and they kept showing pictures of rocket ships. I believe that was our friend from the previous video, King Hal.
Why were they playing circus music?
Because he was riding the Carousel of Dreams, the Carousel of Progress, like at Disneyland. which is from the 1960s, and I don't expect very many people know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, Carousel of Progress of Boner Coffee. But he's, like, all happy that he was, like his boner was like steel for 4 hours. And then he ends that segment with saying, and tomorrow it was even worse.
What?
So were you happy? Is this a testimonial?
That doesn't...
King Hal?
That doesn't sound good.
Jerry? What's going on? Jerry?
Yeah, that does not sound good.
And there's a video that I put in my notes, but I couldn't find it again because I didn't know what key terms to search for on YouTube. But it was a post-masturbation video where this rep claimed she had a 3-minute orgasm after drinking Magic Power Coffee. Keep in mind, our dear listeners, our peeps, that Viagra does not work on women. In fact, it can give them headaches and migraines. None of those supplements I listed, except for maybe the Asian ginseng, work on women. So this is a complete placebo effect, and also, wouldn't a 3-minute orgasm kind of freak you out?
Yeah, that's a long time.
That would wear out your muscles. Like, I feel like I would have to do strengthening exercises before I fucked on Magic Power Coffee. Extra Kegels.
Extra. Oh, man.
What were the health benefits? Because not only did it give you great sex, but because it was all natural, naturally there were a lot of health benefits attached to it. This guy, this one person who was repping the company, said that it was good for your teeth, liver, and skin. How was it good for those things? I don't know.
Those are so random.
Teeth, liver, and skin. It can cure gout. It can cure diabetes. It can cure hypertension, which may be not too far off, because I think that some men can take Viagra to help with hypertension. Again, I don't know. I'm not a pharmacist. I can't even say the nomenclature correctly for night bullets, so I'm doing the best I can here. It can cure fibromyalgia. It can cure infertility. Oh, no more need for lube. Boner Coffee has you covered. It unclogs your arteries, and this gentleman called it an oil change for your body. And what word do you think that they use?
I don't know.
Detox.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Detox. Because this Viagra-laced instant coffee is going to detox you.
Well, I mean, it does say it's good for your liver.
Well, to be fair, there is nothing about gut health, which surprises me, but at that time, it probably wasn't in vogue for reps to be so candid about their shitting habits on social media. So, I feel like that's kind of a new development. What happened to Magic Power Coffee? Well, it was shut down. It still exists, but not as the boner coffee that we know, not as the Bob Dole, Viagra poppin' instant coffee that we know about. No. It is now sold on Amazon, but it was replaced with this ingredient called yohimbine?
Mm-hmm.
Yohimbine. And again, no studies that it works. Again, like if we want to have our Mr. Rogers moral of the story type of thing, you know, oh no, even better, if we want to have our Leave It to Beaver moments where, you know, Beaver learns a lesson and Beaver just got his lesson on boner coffee, there is no universal definition or regulation for natural. And most of the stuff, as we've mentioned in a lot of episodes, but we haven't mentioned it in a long time, it gets by the FDA. Natural doesn't mean shit. Health claims are generally by unqualified reps who are regurgitating whatever their uplines told them and shouldn't be listened to for medical advice. Without the night bullets, the coffee's pretty much bunk. The end. So, thank you, Jeff Binder, for another great MLM where a bunch of people lost money for something that was completely unnecessary, and this one was unethical.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, they didn't tell people that it was Viagra.
No, and Viagra can have serious side effects. Well, it's not technically Viagra, but it's like but for simplicity's sake, I'm calling it Viagra. Yeah, no, like, that shit can do some... I mean, it affects, like, the blood pressure of your body and where blood is flowing somewhere, and women can't take it. Good God. So, Jeff Binder, piece of shit. We will... All right, let's go ahead and, let's take a brief pause.
Yeah, little pussycat.
Well, Katie? Yeah, Jeff Binder. Jeff Binder is such... It's just so sleazy.
Yeah.
I don't know...
Both of his ventures are just very, very, very questionable.
He's got several of them.
Well, both of the ones that we talked about today.
Right. And it seems like, because these were concurrent with each other, they were kind of around the same time, both around 2008, 2009, so it seems like he was trying to dabble in some kind of sexy sex, I think he was just in this mindset, like, sex sells. And Katie and I know that sex sells because our After Dark episode is one of the most popular episodes of all time.
Yeah.
And for those of you, it is one of our earlier episodes, so the audio quality, like, and it was my first episode that I had ever produced, so, but it's a funny one. Katie and I, we drink a bunch of cubed wine. Box.
Well, not a bunch.
Oh, that's right. Remember, I had one glass, and I don't know what happened, and I vomited all over myself in the middle of recording.
Yeah.
And all Katie heard was like this hork, like a cat.
Well, I thought that you had spilled something.
No, you heard me vomit my guts out.
I legit thought that you had just, like, dumped your glass of wine and was just like, oh no. And then you left and came back and were like, I threw up. I was like, oh. Yeah.
No, yeah. You wouldn't be wrong, because I do spill my wine quite frequently.
Right.
I do. So, yeah. But that's a really fun episode to listen to. We had a ton of fun doing that one, because we talk about, remember our good friend Larry Lloyd, who he got that one retirement community ended up with a bunch of pure romance samples in their mailboxes.
Yeah.
Poor Larry. So
I would never do
gotta
something
listen to
like that.
I would never do something like that. And we talk about Lucy Libido, who is this, I don't know even what to call her. She shills her oils and tells you to rub them on your love button.
Ugh.
And I know, yes, but I'm bringing up Lucy Libido because I wanted to do a, where are they now? Where is she now? And I guess she's still doing the same old thing. And now she has a friend, Betsy Bosom. And Betsy Bosom was pregnant throughout, the last 9 months. Betsy Bosom just had her baby, and now they're doing a whole Young Living pregnancy baby kind of spinoff. Yeah. To rub oils on your baby and also on your love button.
Don't rub oils on your baby.
Or on your love button.
Or on your... I'm not gonna say that word.
Yeah, no. don't say it. Do you have any final thoughts?
No.
Why do we even do the ending anymore? We have nothing of importance to say. We just bullshit at the end. I know. Yeah, so just a reminder, go ahead and you can... I guess we'll make a thread just like, do you have questions about anything for Sasha and Katie? I could teach you how to change your oil, maybe? Like, I could... Well, that'd be hard to do in a podcast. But I could tell you step by step how to do it.
My husband could. He used to work for his family's tire shop.
Is your husband on this podcast?
I'm just saying I don't know how to change oil.
Has your husband even ever listened to this podcast?
Yes, of course.
In its entirety?
I don't know. But I can tell you he has listened to this podcast more than he has listened to any other podcast.
Yeah, what's really funny, and I am so, like Katie is just she's a peach. She's a peach, because here's the thing, is when we first started this podcast, Katie had never listened to a podcast before.
It's true.
And she did really well, and then she's like, well, I guess I should start listening to podcasts.
I do listen to podcasts now.
Yeah, no. And she listens to, like, a variety of, like, funny indie ones and, like, then, more serious ones like Dr. Death.
Or, like, the No Sleep podcast, where they have people read creepypasta stories from Reddit.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
It's a good one. Sometimes I get way too creeped out. Because I listen to them when I'm at home by myself.
That's why it's called No Sleep.
Yeah. I don't listen to them at night. I know better than to do that. But, like, during the day, I'm here by myself for almost 4 hours. And so I listen to them while I'm, like, doing the dishes and stuff. And then I have to go and listen to another podcast like Cults, Cryptids, and Conspiracies to make myself feel better.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Our girls. We had a great time with them. We'll let you in on that a little later. Katie, I had a brilliant idea for for an episode. What if we found like 3 or 4 MLM podcasts, and we listened to one, like, you listened to 2 episodes of 2 different podcasts, and I listened to 2 episodes of 2 different podcasts, and then we talk about, it gets really meta.
Yeah, that would be weird.
So you can find us at our website, slmlm.ok.com. That's okay without the AY, just slmlm, but okay. Do we have any shout-outs, Katie, for this week?
Yeah, just Sarah.
Okay.
Just Sarah.
What do we want to say to Sarah?
We love you. We love you so much.
Sarah, I already rickrolled you.
You did. The end of the episode that I missed.
Yeah, the end of the episode. So this one goes out to you. All right, thanks, Sarah. Thanks for being a patron. If you want to have a shout out like this, or you know what, you can tell us what you want to say, or what you want us to say within reason. No hate speech, no bigotry, don't be a dick, that
Nothing
type of thing.
super long.
You could, no, I was saying like the size of a tweet, 280 characters. You can tell us, like, give a shout out, like, hey mom, what's up? Be a patron. You can also buy our merchandise. Also on the website, you can find the Facebook group that Katie admins, and it has how many people in it now?
About 88.5 thousand.
So we're coming up soon. By the end of the year, it's going to be up to 100,000.
Oh, yeah, I
say.
mean, like, in probably a few months. Because we gain about, like, somewhere between 4,000 and 6,000 new members a month. Yeah, so in the last 28 days, we have gained 7.2 thousand new members.
You can find the Facebook group on the website. You can find the Facebook page on the website where we share funny memes. We give you updates. We just have cool stuff on the page. Come like the page. We also have our personal...
We just want to chat with you.
We just want to chat. We just want to talk. We have our personal Facebook pages. I'm Sasha Zazzi Z. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck all this. I'm not going to put any of this in it because it's getting too long. Just go to our website, slmlm.ok.com. That's okay without the AY. You'll find everything under the sun. I also want to, since we said don't be a dick, I actually want to thank our listeners for not being dicks. Even on YouTube, we do not have, now we're gonna get trolled really hard, but we don't have, like dick comments like we always have. We get really good, constructive criticism from you. We get just really nice comments. It's a delight. Like, and I say this because we just got, as we were recording, a very, very nice message from Irene. So Irene, I'm reading it right now.
We'll read the first line of her message, because I saw it too.
First line of her message. It's just so sweet.
It is.
Your podcast is a needed public service.
So nice. See, everyone likes hearing nice things. Also, okay, you guys can email us, podcast@slmlmbutokay.com, but you can also text us or leave us a voicemail. You can send it to 913-353-5241. We need to get that put on the website so that you can find it anytime that you like. I will tell you, we'll probably be a lot more likely to respond if you send us a text than if you send us an email.
No, I want... Oh, yeah, a
texting is
text.
way easier.
But I want you guys to call us. Call us, like, maybe you're sad. Call, like, drunk dial us. Just call us to we just want to hear your voices. Maybe we'll play it on the show. That number is, and I love this, 91 eel flag 1. 91 eel flag 1. That's how you can remember. Remember the eel flag. 91 eel flag 1. Maybe I'll make a jingle for it. Reach out and touch someone. Which is a good note to end the show on. Always read the fine print.
Don't get scammed.
जान पहचान हो जीना आसान हो जान पहचान हो जीना आसान हो दिल को चुराने वालों आंख न चुराओ नाम तो बताओ जान पहचान हो जीना आसान हो जान पहचान हो जीना आसान हो दिल को चुराने वालों आंख न चुराओ नाम तो बताओ जान पहचान हो जीना आसान हो